Everybody, and welcome back to Crafting Me Easy. For this tutorial, I will be attempting to do something that I saw on a TikTok video. It is how to layer something easily. So I tried to practice, and since I did not cut my this image wasn't the same size as the other image. I think I put the wrong red down, but I wasn't sure. But I was able to do it, but it's not perfect, okay? And it has some bubbles and all the other stuff. So I know I can do it. So I'm going to try it again, but I wanted to do it on camera to see if, you know, if you wanted to give it a try at home or whatever like that. So the purpose is to layer your image easier without like registration marks or anything like that. So what you'll need is some parchment paper, a transfer tape. I use Magic Cover from the dollar store, and an image. So I got this image. It was a freebie from Kathy something. I'll put the link down in the description box below. I ended up changing some of the colors on it. So for this one, this is how the image came with the red, white, and blue. So for this image, I used red, blue, white, and gold. And then I have another one that's not weeded out yet, and that one is in black, green, and red. So you can change the colors. The image was easy to work with where I could, this is the next one. I just have to weed it out in the black and then base black. And then I have a red like this one. So it's easy to change the colors. If you decide to download it, it's easy to change the color. So you shouldn't have any issues with it at all. So let's kind of just get started. So what I did so nothing would move is heat tape everything down. So the base color is the blue. So that's the first one. So the next layer is the red. So I'm going to put the red on top of the blue. So what you do first is you kind of line it all up, and you want a piece of your bottom image out so it'll have something to stick this to, but you want to line up everything before you put that down. So you kind of just, and you use the wax paper because it's see-through and you can see your image. So you're just basically lining up your image. And I keep looking at my computer, even though you can't see me looking at it, just to make sure I'm putting the picture the correct way. So then when it comes to this part over here, you can just lay that on there. And you don't have to lay it on the parchment paper, but you want to see, like, you don't have to make it stick to the parchment paper, I should say. And if you can, the point is it's easy to lift up and remove if you need to. Mine's looks like it is where I want it to be. So then you'll just lift your parchment paper up and you lay your layer down. And then you want to get all the bubbles out, which I can tell I'm already going to have a lot of bubbles, but whatever. And you kind of just brandish it onto your picture as such. And then you just lift your transfer tape up, and now it looks like everything is stuck, but get off to stay on the sheet. So I wanted to stay on the sheet because I still have some other stuff to put on top of it, because this picture, everything kind of just goes on top of the next one. So you don't want to brandish it too much where it starts lifting off of your thing, unless you're done with it. All right, so that one came out, but I have some blue peeking out, but it came out way better than the other one I did. So then since I have 2 more layers, I'll just put this wax paper back over top. And this part is the next one, the white stars, the white sunflower. And you can reuse your transfer tape so you're not wasting it. Some people, I have seen them just get new transfer tape, just put transfer tape on different on the different parts of the image. But I mean, to me that's kind of wasteful, and I'm not trying to waste any money or supplies, so I just reuse it. And you can reuse the transfer tape as long as it still has the stickiness. So yeah. All right. And then you just do the same thing. So for this one, just line it up like that, and just go revert back to what your computer, with your images on your computer. So if you forget I can't talk today, sorry. If you forget where a certain part goes, just look at your computer, your tablet, wherever you have your image at, so you get it correct. Because once you get this all stuck down, unless it's on the parchment paper, it's kind of hard to get off. That's the beauty of the parchment paper. So this part right here is where I typically have an issue. So, I think my cat is trying to get in here. Alright. And you think this would be easier because it has the circle and everything, but it looks like some red will be sticking out. And that is okay. Alright, so this is about as good as this one is going to get. Alright, so the other part is stuck down, and you just do the same thing. You just lay it down. And then you'll pull it up. Alright, and then you put the last part, which is the gold. Stuck to me. And the person who did the video made it look extremely easy. I've seen it done a couple other times, and they make it look way easy. Maybe they did a practice a lot. Like I said, this is my second time doing it. I did it once off camera, and it's not too bad, but I don't think I put the right red down on it. So all right. Let me hurry and put this gold on here, because that flag is not looking right. Oh shoot. Y'all, I was about to mess up. I was like, wait a minute, why is this sticking? Ooh, remember to put your parchment paper down. Oh my goodness, that'd have been a mess. All right. So you just want to Bit gold on there. And it looks like it is trying to line up. I can't see all that well in here. Okay, so I think I may have this one where I want it. Okay. Alright. So then you just lift it up and you just lay it down. And there you go. And you can take your transfer tape off. You can leave it on there, but I'll just stick that right there. And as you see, I put the design down with some heat tape. And there you go. That is the colors, or the multi-layer decal. Right there. So it doesn't look too bad. You can see some of the red outside of it a little bit. So, I mean, it's just something I need to practice a little bit more on, but I think that was way easier than doing it the other way I typically do. Let me just try it one more time. I'm going to weed this really quickly off camera, and then I'll be right back. All right, so we're going to try it with this one. So it's the same premise. This red one goes first. Oh. Oh, you know what, y'all? I forgot to tape this part down. That's why it keeps moving. Alright, that should be good. Alright, so let's do that again. So I'm just going to open all this up. Uh-oh. Look, I'm about to put it on the wrong way. Alright. So make sure you have some good lighting so you are able to line it up. Correctly. Yeah, I think this one was supposed to go on my red, white, and blue one, because this is not even. Alright, so that's good enough for me. Alright, so then again, you just lift it up. Lay your stuff down. And then you lift this one up. The next one, which is the green. Uh-oh. I think I got a short piece. And this piece seems to be a little bit shorter, but it doesn't matter. As long as your picture kind of fits on there. And the transfer tape will pick up everything. As long as it's not on your image, you should be fine. So kind of just, when you're done with your transfer tape, put it back on to something where it can stick. And just kind of be careful where you lay it down at. Yeah, I really think this grid part was supposed to go on a different one, because I think it's bigger than the other part of the sunflower, but so more red may be showing in this one than the other one. But I'm going to try to make it work, because at the present time I don't feel like cutting anything out. So it looks good. And just make sure the piece on the edge is stuck down, so when you lift it up off the parchment paper, you can lay it down easily. Alright, so I have a lot more red showing, and again, I think because I used the wrong red piece on this sunflower, but whatever. Okay. And then the last piece should be this black part. There's always one that don't want to get off the paper and onto the transfer tape. There we go. So if it doesn't get off or get stuck to the transfer tape, you might have to just edge it on a little bit, and that's just like pushing it onto the transfer tape, and it should, the rest of it should just kind of glide off. Alright, and then the last part, you'll just do it the same way. Make sure you line your petals up. Do not tape this down. goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. My cat and just came all up in the room. It just started meowing. I don't know what attention he wants this time of the night. Alright. Okay. I thought I had it, but it wasn't lined up right. Okay. It looks like it needs to be. Lay this part. Oh no, 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 don't do it. Okay, so I don't know what. Okay, so for some reason, I don't, let me see. I think I had the petals wrong or something, because that was not, it's still not right. Let's see, y'all. Let me turn my other light on. Okay, so this one is kind of wonky. I don't know what's going on with this one. Because it looks right, but I'm not sure if you saw when I pulled it up, it didn't look right. Okay, there we go. I don't know what was going on the first time. And then this is mine. Okay, so I don't know what piece I done cut out wrong. This is not, it lined up right, but it's not covering like it's supposed to. So this one, okay, there we go. Like some of the green is supposed to show, but not what it was showing. And you see why the parchment paper is handy, because if this was just, it would have just stuck to the design and your design would have been ruined. So using the parchment paper is handy. Yeah, y'all, I messed this one up, but I don't understand what, because some of it is right, and oh well. Alright, so this just needs a lot more practice, but if, like, just try it and see if you can do it, because I mean, the parchment paper does come in handy. I think something was wrong with my, I don't know if it didn't measure out right or something. I put something wrong on one of these. It might have been the red. I don't know. But at any rate, I like it still. I just gotta practice some more, but y'all try it out and let me know how your multi-vinyl layers come out. This was what, my third time, because this was my second, this was my third, and where's the other one? This was my first. So it looks like I did better on this one than I did this one. So anyway, y'all let me know how you fare when you try this technique at home. If you like the content of this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified when I drop new videos. All right, everyone, until next time, peace.